Are you looking to move away from California? The high taxes, the unbearable traffic? Let's see why Roseburg could be your next ideal home. Hello everyone, I'm Jerry Norman. Are you thinking about making a move to Roseburg, moving out of California, or just curious about that opportunity and what it could be like for you? Well, stick around. I've helped many people relocate from California to Roseburg, and it has changed their lifestyles completely. Today, I'm going to give you the reasons why many Californians are choosing to move to Roseburg. From lifestyle to cost of living, I'm going to cover it all. First, I'm going to talk about the essentials: the cost of living, climate, and employment opportunities. First off, Roseburg has a much more affordable homes than urban cities in California, such as Los Angeles and San Francisco. The median home prices in Roseburg is about $325,000 to $350,000 in Roseburg, compared to almost $1 million in some areas in California. Additionally, everyday expenses are much less, such as healthcare, utilities, gas, groceries are all much less here in Roseburg than they are in California. This means a much more disposable income for you and a much better lifestyle in Oregon. Take a look at this graph comparing Roseburg housing costs between Roseburg and San Francisco. Quite a bit different, isn't it? Even though the salary range is much less in Roseburg, it offsets by the average sales price compared to San Francisco. Many people that I have helped relocate here to Roseburg have been able to sell their home an extreme amount of money. They've had a ton of equity in those homes, and they've been able to purchase a home here in Roseburg with just using the equity. In most cases, not even using a home loan, just paying cash outright. Or some have decided to take on a home loan, but to put an extreme amount of money down. The house that you can get here in Roseburg is quite different for the amount of money than you can in California. That's why a lot of the people that I have helped move here have been extremely happy with what they've got. Also, the people that I have helped relocate here have been able to take their jobs from California and start working remotely. They've decided they were going to move to Oregon and live a much better lifestyle and keep that way, that California way. This makes it much better to live here if you can keep that wage and live here and work remotely. Your way of life is going to be so much better. No more commuting, no more traffic. Also, those people that I've helped relocate here, some of them have taken on the opportunity. Some lenders that I work with, they offer a transition loan. There's a lot of different options for this. If you want to learn more about that, just drop me a comment below. I'm happy to get back to you on that and dive deeper into that. So let's get into the job opportunities. Now, Roseburg is a smaller town, but its main industries are healthcare, manufacturing, and hospitality. Roseburg was once known as the timber capital of the world. There is still a lot of timber industry jobs here, but healthcare is probably the largest. Roseburg's local government supports a lot of small businesses, so there are a lot of small business startups here, and some larger companies, national-wide companies, are coming to Roseburg. So it is starting to grow a little bit. Roseburg's climate is quite mild compared to some parts of California with the extreme heat. It's pretty mild with 4 distinct seasons, with an occasional snow, which is always very mild, a spring that always brings amazing flowers, and a summer that is perfect for all the outdoor activities here. The climate here is such a contrast to some areas like the Bay Area where you're fogged in all the time or have a ton of wind and rain. It is so much more temperate here than it is in like the Bay Area. I would love to hear your thoughts about all these aspects and the quality of life in Roseburg. Leave your comments down below. I'd love to hear them. So, education. Now we're on to the education part of this video. Roseburg has excellent public schools with a more personalized learning experience, smaller classroom sizes than California, and programs tailored to specific needs. Now on to recreation. Roseburg is a paradise for nature lovers. From countless trails, the Umpqua River, winery tours, Roseburg has it all. Imagine spending your weekend wandering through a vineyard, fishing the Umpqua River. These activities will give you such a much better peace of life and way of life. So hopefully this comparison has given you a good idea of what it's like to move here to Roseburg. I'd love to hear from you. Feel free to give me a call, text, email. All my information is in the description below. I'd love to hear from you. And please, if you've gotten any value out of this, feel free to give me a like or subscribe. I'd love to hear from you. And feel free to watch this next video.